Hey everyone, and welcome back to Wuchang Fallen Feathers. On this video, we're doing the Pavilion of Knowledge and Tomb regions. And for these areas, we'll be using a double dual blades build. So we have one dual blades equipped. Let's equip the other. We're gonna use Thunder's Call. And as usual, we want as many upgrades as possible. So we need more red mercury. We do have items. We've got 8 growing red mercury. We have 7 full-grown red mercury. We've got 2 glistening red mercury. 7 flawless red mercury. And a blood of Chenghong. Alrighty, let's see what we can do with our skills. We also need to set benedictions for our weapons, so let's do benedictions first. For oath, we'll go with Boo Skyborn Ward. For memory, let's go, if I can find it, let's go with Wei Lightning Force. Lightning damage now increases the lightning damage enemies take. And for wisdom, we'll go with Fa Combo Lightning. Consecutive attacks increase your weapon's lightning attack power. Alright, now for our skills, let's go ahead and reset our one-handed sword tree. And in dual blades, let's see. We'll get weapon mastery plus 8. Actually, I don't think there's really much else I want in here. I could get individual stats, but what would be better is if we go into like spear, for example. We come down here and we get 5 strength and a 5 agility there. And then we can go into axe. We can pick up 5 endurance and 5 vitality. We can do the same in these other trees. Although maybe not one-handed sword. Let's go into the long sword. We'll get 5 strength there. And alright, we'll just do a couple of agilities. I think that'll be good. Let's go over into the left tree now. One thing we haven't really used much is our maddening incenses. So let's get more charges with our bow blood. And we'll also increase the duration on our maddening incenses with prolonged madness. And we can make more essences. We can make 4 of them. We'll just get some stats. Let's go this way. Vitality, endurance, endurance, and endurance. And that should be good. Let's go ahead and invoke. We'll get 7 Raven Pills. Oh, and then we'll need to set a discipline for our dual blades as well. Just like our other dual blades, we'll go with Blade Master. Alright, and then I also want to swap our armor. So, we're gonna use the... Let's go with the South General set. So, all of these items are going on. And there we go. We have a new look. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Alrighty, so let's have a look around. You can see over here, there's a note or book or something. In the early days of year 11, thieves infiltrated the Pavilion of Knowledge and absconded with one ancient artifact. One still resides within the temple. Year 11, January. Unnatural phenomena have been reported at the mountain's base, seemingly linked to the artifact. Disciples were dispatched to investigate, yet returned with naught to show. Year 11, February. Frightful tales of demon-like beings, half human and half bird, have surfaced. They wreak havoc, killing and drinking the blood of the innocent, instilling terror among the populace. Year 11, February. Thunderous sounds emanated from Bai Mansion upon the desolate isle, echoing through the night. The following morn, disciples were sent to uncover the cause, only to find the mansion deserted, with Master Bai and his 2 daughters vanished without a trace. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I think that's the only thing down here. Just doing a quick look around. That appears to be the case. Let's go up.
Now, where did those pesky Taoists hide their treasures?
The storyteller is here. Hello.
My, You've got quite the knack for sniffing out secrets, haven't you?
Why have you come?
Oh, me? I used to run with the young folks over at Zhenwu Temple. Just stopped by the Pavilion of Knowledge to dig up some old relics. Oh, those old alchemy books should have been burned ages ago, if you ask me. That would really cleanse the temple. Ah, there I go again, running my mouth. Silly me. You came at just the right time. I've uncovered something rather intriguing. Care to hear it?
Heed the warning.
Here, here, lend me your ear. Our story continues. The White General, instilling fear in one and all with his mere presence. With his heroic stature and in the wake of his mighty steed, peace fell once more. But alas, how could this once great hero of the ages be forever lost to the annals of history? And yet, his indefatigable spirit prowls as before the vast lands of Shu. Hear, hear, lend me your ear. Chaos grips the land once more. My dear listener, our story told in part, so listen closely still. Now that you've heard my tale, run along like a good little lamb. No more aimless wandering, you hear?
I don't like the way he was talking to me. But anyways, let's move on. You can see there's a shiny over there. That would be Zhenwu Temple Scriptures. A tome once part of Zhenwu Temple's collection. And we have this box. Inside, Cinder Dragon Coil, another new weapon. It's an axe with the skill Dragon Breath. Alright, and then back here, among the bookcases there's nothing, but there is a little side area. Can't remember if there's anything over here. There is not, but we do have this book. The Holy Spirit leads us all, and on the day of glory his wings shall lead them into heaven. Okay. Let's go out this way. Now we're on that rooftop where all those spellcaster dudes were. There's also a bird. Take out the bird first. So let's go to this back side. And we'll rush this dude. Watch out for that spell though. Oh, he didn't actually cast it. Alright, so what's nice about having the double dual blades is you can generate a lot of might and then swap between them. It's only one Skyborn might for the swaps. And that will also give you a lot of healing because of the madness. We got a growing red mercury. And also that lightning ability is pretty good and it's very spammable. So actually I'll show that real quick. So if I just wanted to stay on this, I can just spam him with lightning. It's quite good. So yeah, I really like this setup. It's very, very aggressive. We got 5 fiery flying daggers there. And you can see there's a shiny over here. Radiant red feather. Alrighty, we're gonna take this ladder down. There's a shiny back here. Oh, we should also try a new spell. Which one haven't we used? We haven't used the, what's it called again? The Echo of the Bow Sorcerer. We're gonna give that a go. We got some soul grass. Alright, this guy was shooting us earlier. Revenge is ours. Nothing there. Over here. Thought we had something, but we don't. Alright, this way. And you can see this lady is here. The mysterious one.
Well, well. You've come this far. I'm impressed. Remember, that old fool stumbled into the Pavilion of Knowledge. So, how far do you think you'll make it?
She gave us a plumed branch. Alright, take this down. And down we go. But down here we want to be careful. There's gonna be cannons. There should have been another cannon shot from up top, and there it is. I found it. Alright. Let's head up. We're gonna have 2 more cannons shooting at us, probably. Get this one over here. Eat this! So yeah, look at all that healing from swapping. It's so good. Oh, hello. Didn't know you were there. Plus we have the clashes going all the time. It's a really good build. I enjoy it. Oh, he was the one firing this cannon. Oh, and that guy up there seems to be after us. I guess we'll deal with him now. Oh, and I do have enough for my spell. Let's try our spell on him. Let's let him get a little closer. Alright, doing the spell. He gets iced up. Look at that healing and clashing. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, once again, the big dramatic spells I'm just not a big fan of. So, probably will not be using that again. But we used it once. I don't know why I used it in melee, but I'm just used to being in melee now. Alrighty, we're gonna head down this way. Got another one of these guys. Oh, I was gonna sneak up on him, but never mind. Just tore him up. And once again, since the last patch, you can't hurt these guys, all the civilians. We can't hurt them. So if you want to build madness, you can't do it with that. We got a Kong wine. And here's another shiny. Stormward pills, 2 of them. There's a ladder down, but we'll go that way a little bit later. Let's stay up on the rooftops for now. All right, and we're gonna open this up. This is the final locked door that we had leading into the refugee camp. So they're all open now. And speaking of the refugee camp, we'll head over there. I don't believe we have anything for Tao Ching, but I will talk to him and I'll buy another armor set.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment.
So we haven't yet bought the Feng Ling's set. We will do that. Got the hairpin, the dress, the bracelet, and the silk wraps.
If you've got more than you need, don't forget to drop by and support my humble business.
Now, I believe we actually do have something for Wuchang.
Hey, you made it. Got some new stuff for you.
No, actually I don't. But we'll buy. Let's see. Actually, will we buy? No, we're not gonna buy. I don't have
Come
anything.
back soon, you hear?
I lied. And our donation box is glowing. I guess we left behind some lotus robes. I don't believe I had those before, did I? Let's see, those are new. Yeah, lotus robes we did not have. Cool. All right, so let's go check in on the Undergang boss. I always forget her name, but her and the butler guy.
Pops is much better thanks to that medicine of yours. Thanks a million. I've talked to Pops. We've decided to flee by ship. We'll go once the Great Yonder Gang's all here.
Oof, well, I have bad news, but I don't have the heart to tell you right now. All right, and then we're gonna head to the tomb from here. Now, the tomb is actually in the Avian Marsh. We haven't been there yet. Fastest way to get there is probably to go down this way. There's multiple ways we could go, but I think this is the best way. Now, you could teleport there if you wanted to. If you're gonna teleport, go to the Avian Shelter. That'll get you the closest. But we may as well run, because I have everything defeated at the moment. So we can just run through and enjoy the scenery and not have to fight anything. Which also means we won't have to fight anything back at the Zenwu Temple. So we'll keep things that way. We like this place nice and peaceful. So this slope over here will lead us up to the Avian Shelter, which once again is the shrine that you would want to take if you were teleporting here. Oh, I said shelter. Avian Dwelling is what I meant. And we'll head this way. Alright, and then we're gonna take this bridge over here. If you remember from before, this is where we took out a bamboo shoot, but we didn't continue this way. We got this big opening, the tomb. It's quite impressive. And you can see that the white-robed elder is here.
You have aided me in accomplishing my wish. I led a contingent of soldiers against these monsters. Although I pried a divine treasure from their dying claws, none who followed me lived to see the light again. The relic reawakened the general and his warriors, but their minds were gone, lost to the abyss. Their struggle is over now, and they can finally rest in peace. Discern the truth, and then we shall speak again.
Okay, he gave us a Tigrala's pendant. Increases damage dealt, but also increases damage taken. I would love to do more damage, but taking more damage, I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like I already take massive amounts of damage. So we're gonna skip on that. And now we're gonna head back to the temple area. Now there are some items around the temple that we missed. So we're gonna pick those up on our way back. But there's actually nothing that we missed here in the marsh. So nothing to grab while we're out here. Once again, you could teleport back if you have enemies up and you don't care about things being respawned. You can speed the process up and just teleport back, or you can run it like I am. And you don't have to necessarily go this way. I'm trying to think if there would be a faster way. But no, I don't believe so. We're just gonna retrace our steps. So we're back at the Avian Dwelling, and we'll head down this way. I'm second guessing myself though. We could potentially head over to the main rebel camp, and that might be slightly faster than going this way, but if it is faster, it's not much faster. So we'll just stick to this route. Okay. Back to this area. We're back to the camp. And then we'll head to the top of the camp and start from like the middle of the temple, because I actually didn't really miss anything at the bottom of the temple. I didn't miss anything at the bottom of the temple at all. It was all in the mid and the top section. So that should make everything easier to grab. Let's head up this way. Back up to where Tao Ching and Wuchang are. Kind of wish there were items that you could consume.
The temple was once bursting with activity, but now...
Yeah, we already heard that before. I was just running by and she really wanted to talk, apparently. But anyways, we're gonna use this door right here and we're right back into the temple. So from here, let's see, trying to get my bearings. I wanna go to the right. And right over here in the corner, we missed an item. It's 2 nitrifier pots. Now, I don't believe I actually missed anything of importance. Once again, I just like picking up the shinies. You don't have to backtrack and grab these items. These are just things that I left behind that are fairly insignificant, but I would like nonetheless. Oh, and I did forget to go get that. Let's go get that now. I meant to get that on my way back and then come up this ramp, and I just forgot my plan. So the way we get that is this way. So come back up to the latest door that we opened, the way we just came back to the refugee camp from the temple. And we can drop down off the rooftops somewhere up ahead. I think it's right here. Oh, no, not right here. Over a little bit more. Let's see, not there. Wait, was it there? It was there. How did I miss it? Oh, no, it's right here. Here we go. So, yeah, got a shiny here. That's a radiant red feather. And then we'll go this way back to where we fought Lu Wingshu. And in this courtyard, we got a few things that we can pick up. Some drops from enemies, and then one of the like set shinies that is in this area. But you probably won't have these enemy drops. At least you shouldn't. That'd be weird. So we got an item right there, kind of blended into his corpse. It's a glistening red mercury. That's not a bad find. Then we got this item. It's a full-grown red mercury. And then up here, and to the right of this building, we've got another shiny. Right there. It's 2 mind lotus seeds. Then we're gonna go in here and take the elevator up. We'll have to call it down first. That elevator's moving. Look at it go. Okay, send us up. I feel like it's going up slower than it was going down. But anyways, all the way to the top. And then we're gonna go back this way just a little bit. And then over here, tucked in the corner, we've got 2 lantern fruits. And then let's make our way through this building over here. This is the building where the 3 despair guys were walking around on the rooftop, and those 2 magic casters were tossing their lotuses at us. So we're gonna head back up there. That rooftop actually has a shiny. We missed it amongst all the chaos. And we don't have to deal with the magic guys anymore. We killed them on the roof, so that's nice. So yeah, right over here. Right here. Blood of Cheng Hong. That's a very nice find. And we did also miss something in here, and then that's it. We'll be all caught up. So you can actually squeeze over here. And watch out, there is an enemy waiting. Down he goes, easy peasy. And we got this shiny. 2 soft rush flowers. Okay, let's get back to where we were. We can go this way. Alright, and there's no quick way to go through this area, so we're just gonna have to retrace our steps through the Pavilion of Knowledge back to where we fought all those guys on the cannons, and then we're good to proceed. Although we pretty much already cleared that area out. So I don't believe we have anything left over there, but we'll see. Now, if you wanted to be impatient, you could probably drop off over that roof. But I've never tried it, and I don't feel like potentially dying at the moment, so we're just gonna take the ladder, but you might be able to spare some time over there. And I wonder if that lady's still gonna be there, if she has moved on or not. Let's see, is she still hanging out? She's still there. Alright, take the ladder down. Okay, so we went down before. We also went up too and took out all these cannon guys. Looking around for items just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, not that way. We want this way over here. We got a bird and a shrine and the boss guy, Lu Wing-Chu. We'll talk to him in a second though. There is a shiny over here. And a bunch of guys strung up. Got a fixed origin pill. Right, I believe we got everything. Let's go talk to Lu Wing-Chu. Wonder how he feels about us beating him up.
I know why you've come, but you're too late. My father possesses divine powers, and he'll rebuild our forces before long.
All right. Anyways, let's offer our blood at the shrine. We made it. So, with that long journey, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up right here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.